MLP series review, season 4, episode 17. Somepony to watch over me. This, I don't, I don't know what this was. This was a bad episode. So it's an Apple Bloom episode, and what happens is, Applejack, Big Mac, and Granny Smith all need to leave the farm. So they're gonna leave Apple Bloom to watch the farm. But then Applejack freaks out, and then she goes back and she starts babying Apple Bloom a lot. So Apple Bloom goes to do the thing that Applejack was gonna do, and then they resolve it, and that's it. Episodes like this really suck because they just expect us to completely forget the rest of the series. Like, Apple Bloom is never around. Like, one of the running jokes, especially like when reading fan fictions and stuff, is I'm just like, yeah, I can't believe Applejack just lets Apple Bloom go wherever and do whatever with the Cutie Mark Crusaders. Like, she's literally like, oh, we're gonna go skydiving, and Apple Bloom's just like, you silly fillies, and then, like, just lets them go do it, and it's just like, yeah, okay, that's kind of weird. But then on this episode, it's like, oh, she's babying her, and it's like, you can't just if she didn't do it for the past 4 seasons, she's not gonna all of a sudden be like, I've gotta do it now because this is an episode. There's a really stupid thing. Apple Bloom gets like basically caught by a chimera, but it's not a chimera. It's a tiger, a goat, and a snake. And let me check. Hold on. Yeah, so a chimera is traditionally the lion, a goat, and a snake. But in this, it's like a saber-toothed tiger, a goat, and a snake. And it doesn't make sense because it has stripes, which is a regular tiger. But then it really doesn't make sense because Applejack is questioning the CMC, uh, Sweetie Belle and Scootaloo. And she's like, did she take her snake charming flute? And they're like, no. And then she's like, did she take like cheese for the goat? And then she's like, no. And they're like, did she take her lion tamer's chair? And it's like, so you guys know it's a lion, but it's not a lion for some reason. And it just doesn't really make sense at all. Yeah, I really didn't. This is like not an episode that I would like ever like want to watch or watch again or recommend. Trying to think of something that could make it higher than a zero. I'm pretty sure it's higher than a zero because I'm pretty sure uh there was more than just annoyance. Oh no, then there's a really stupid gag that pisses me off because like the fandom knows like, oh yeah, Applejack's had it special because either her dad or her mom gave it to her. Like, it meant a lot and it's really important to her, and that's why she always wears it. But then like they do the stupid like same outfit joke, and like Apple Bloom is like, I have to clean out the closet of hats and bows, and she opens it and there's just like a bunch of Applejack hats in her bows, and it's like, so it doesn't mean anything. It really sucks when they kill lore for the sake of just, ha, here's a stupid little gag that like nobody's gonna remember, but for the rest of eternity now you can't make a interesting thing because people will just be like, well, no, on that episode it's because remember there was a closet full of the hats, so it's not really important. And it's like, that sucks, dude. Yeah, I that I'll give this like a point 0.5 out of 5. Oh, like a 1. It was probably like, probably thus far like the worst episode in the series, I think.